On behalf of the state of Indiana, the Indiana Civil Rights Commission, and the Martin Luther King Jr. Holiday Commission, I am honored to welcome you to the 20th Annual State of Indiana Holocaust Remembrance Program and Reading of Names Ceremony. My name is Danisha Posey, and I am the Deputy Director and General Counsel of the Indiana Civil Rights Commission. I would like to recognize our Governor, Eric J. Holcomb, Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett, members of the Indiana General Assembly, senators, members of Congress, and all other elected and officials appointed by the state of Indiana, and also our honored guests, friends, and family. Additionally, I would like to thank our event sponsors, the Indianapolis Jewish Relations Council, the Indianapolis Bureau of Jewish Education. Without you, this program would not be possible. Congress established the Days of Remembrance as the nation's annual commemoration of the Holocaust. We come together to remember. Remember the lives of all of the victims of the Holocaust. Celebrate the heroes that saved so many lives. Honor the survivors, and contemplate the obligations of us all to educate and learn from our history. This is a time to reaffirm the rights of all people to be treated equally with dignity and respect. The mission of the Indiana Civil Rights Commission is to eradicate discrimination. That aligns directly with the mission of today, to learn and remember the Holocaust and rededicate ourselves to the principles of individual freedom and a just society. Unfortunately, our governor could not be in attendance today, but he has sent a letter of commemoration that I would like to share with you now. Greetings. Thank you for attending the 20th Annual State of Indiana Holocaust Observance Program. As many survivors are no longer able to tell their stories, it is our duty to remember and honor the lives lost and the lessons learned from this tragic period of time in our world history. As your governor, I am moved by stories of forgiveness and healing. Acts of bigotry and hatred should never be tolerated. But through education and remembrance, we will continue to spread peace, respect, and civility in the state of Indiana. I regret that I am unable to attend today's program, but a priority of my administration is to help Indiana strive towards civility in all communities. Let us never forget our history, hardships, and lessons those remembered here today have brought us. Sincerely, Eric Holcomb. At this time, we will watch a brief video developed by the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum entitled Why We Remember the Holocaust, followed by brief remarks from our Mayor, Joe Hogsett. Thank you.
Memory is what shapes us. Memory is what teaches us. We must understand that's where our redemption is.
I think the important thing to understand about this cataclysmic event is that it happened in the heart of Europe. Germany was respected around the world for its leading scientists, its physicians, its theologians. It was a very civilized, advanced country. It was a young democracy, but it was a democracy. And yet it descended not only into social collapse, but world war and eventually mass murder.
A strong man came to power in Germany whose ideas were that Germany has to create a national community which would include only the Aryan race, which he considered superior, and all the people who did not belong to the Aryan race could be eliminated. With planning and propaganda, he was able to convince most of the German people to go along with him, insensitive to what happened to the Jews who had basically been their former neighbors. And he managed to build concentration camps and killing centers and finally gas chambers to annihilate 6 million Jews, and at the same time also millions of others murdered in a systematic government-sponsored way.
And it's made up of so many people who participated in different ways, who made it possible.
People who follow orders without question. Bystanders who watch and do nothing. Ordinary men and women simply going with the flow.
The events and the results of the Holocaust were so devastating. It was an extreme that we can barely imagine.
So mind-boggling that the temptations to forget and to repress, to just put it out of mind, are very real.
But we remember. We remember because it is an unthinkable scar on humanity. We need to understand what human beings are capable of.
We gather today to mourn the loss of so many lives and celebrate those who saved them, honor those who survived, and contemplate the obligations of the living.
Days of Remembrance is our nation's annual commemoration of the Holocaust. This time that was both a blight on the history of humanity, but also a shining moment for the people who were brave enough to put an end to it.
We are remembering, first and foremost, all the victims. And that is not only the Jewish victims, but there were many non-Jewish victims. Of course, the Jews were the primary target.
The millions of innocent people, including my family and friends, who were killed because they were of the wrong religion, because they had no means of protecting themselves.
It's also important to remember the rescuers. These were people who risked not only their own lives, sometimes the lives of their family, to save a fellow human being. And we also remember our American soldiers who were fighting to win World War II, and in the course of that, liberated these concentration camps.
Those that arrived at the camps in 1945 and were just horrified with what they saw.
That was a huge task for the American soldiers to help bring humanity back to these people who had been dehumanized for years, to give them medical care.
Looking back allows us to understand how important it is for us to serve in a country where we have the strength and the might and the will to defend those that are defenseless.
So Days of Remembrance is an opportunity for us to remember the suffering that was and the efforts that were made to put an end to such suffering. And it's a call to conscience today in our world to make sure that we aren't the silent ones standing by, contributing to the suffering of others.
In 1945, at the end of the war, I would have thought that there would never be another Holocaust, that the world was so shocked by what had happened, that the world would not permit that. And yet you see what happened in Bosnia, what happened in Rwanda, what happened in Darfur. So there are still millions of people being persecuted because of their ethnicity.
It's really a moral challenge to us to do more in our own lives when we confront injustice or hatred or genocide.
Those who suffered and died in the Holocaust, we can honor them today by not being silent. Remembering ties the past and the present together with a powerful, simple thread. This is not right.
The important thing is that one should not become indifferent to the suffering of others, that one should not stand by and just raise one's hands and say, there's nothing I can do, I'm just a little one person. Because I think what every one of us does matters.
It's not enough to curse the darkness of the past. Above all, we have to illuminate the future. And I think that on the day of remembrance, the most important thing is to remember the humanity that is in all of us, to leave the world better for our children and for posterity.
Well, good morning. We are reminded by Scripture in the book of Ezekiel that the Lord our God says, I will put my breath into you, and you shall live again. That passage is carved into the stone gates of Yad Vashem, the World Holocaust Remembrance Center in Jerusalem. With those words, we are reminded of our role in the aftermath of the Holocaust. That is, to continue speaking of the atrocities that occurred when hell itself manifested on earth in the heart of Europe, so that we do not become indifferent to the suffering of our fellow human beings. For we must remember and share their stories. Because in our world's not too distant history, voices were silenced, families broken, lives shattered to the core. People not unlike you and me, lost sight of the humanity that is so evident in one another, succumbing to the planning and propaganda that led to the systematic execution of millions of Jewish men, women, children, and countless others. We must remember, and we must share their stories, because history risks repeating itself if we do not. For a while today, we are gathered in memoriam of those lives that were lost not 1 century ago in the Holocaust. Genocides fueled by fear and by hate have led, as was identified, have led to the immeasurable decimation of men, women, boys, and girls in Bosnia, in Rwanda, in Darfur, in Myanmar. Indeed, we must remember and we must share their stories, because we must recognize the evil our fellow humans are capable of. But with that acknowledged, we must also recognize the binding love in each and every one of us. People are not born with hate in their heart. And the love that we must continue wielding is so important in our fight against hate. My friends, we cannot lie. We cannot look the other way. We cannot simply say that the evil in this world has gone extinct. It has not. But we must vow to one another, both here, now, today, and every day, to look evil in the eye and call it out. We must vow to always combat hate and indifference with love. On this special day of remembrance, we here in our city, in these past few weeks, have commemorated and memorialized another night when the light was not overcome by darkness, when we confronted hate with love. And we must vow to never lose sight of the vigilance that is required to maintain peace among all peoples, here in our city, in our country, throughout the world. For peace is what we live for. Peace is what too many have died for. And peace is what we, as one city, as one people here on earth, it is what we must never stop fighting for. Peace be with you.
Good morning. I'm here on behalf of Senator Joe Donnelly. He sends his greetings. He's sorry he can't be with you here today. He's in Washington. I have a letter I'd like to read on his behalf. Fellow Hoosiers, today we pause as a nation to remember the millions of innocent lives taken by the brutal Nazi regime during the Holocaust. We come together to condemn these acts of violence that resulted in the slaughter of 1/3 of the world's entire Jewish population, as well as millions of others targeted by Hitler's regime. This year's Holocaust Remembrance Day also marks the 75th anniversary of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, when a Polish citizen defied the Nazis to save thousands of victims, including an estimated 2,500 Jewish children, by smuggling them out of the Warsaw Ghetto. While coming together today, we must restate our commitment to combating those evil forces that led to their deaths as we remember the millions of innocent lives lost. Before and during the Holocaust, Many European societies, and ultimately their elected officials, let anti-Semitism, bigotry, discrimination, and hatred permeate their communities. These hateful beliefs then became hateful acts, including ghettos, death marches, concentration camps, and other policies aimed at systematically destroying an entire people. Unfortunately, today we are witnessing a startling rise of anti-Semitism throughout the world. This includes in the United States, where according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, 684 anti-Semitic hate crimes were committed in 2016. This was an increase in reports from 2015, and reporting from 2017 indicates a continued rise in attacks in our own country. In addition, anti-Semitism has been on the rise across Europe. These facts should move us to rededicate ourselves to eliminating this form of evil from the world. As we come together across the country today, let us pause to remember the 6 million Jews whose lives were taken, the millions of others from persecuted groups who perished, and those who were fortunate enough to survive the Holocaust. Let us each commit to continue to remember the Holocaust and those innocent lives lost, and let us recommit to continue to combat anti-Semitism in all its forms. May God bless you, God bless Indiana, and God bless the United States of America. Sincerely, Senator Joe Donnelly. Thank you.
It's an honor to be here with you today on behalf of Senator Todd Young. The senator is also in Washington as the Senate's in session, but he asked that I read the following letter. Dear friends, I am honored to be invited to speak at the 20th Annual State of Indiana Holocaust Observance and Names Reading Ceremony and regret that my duties have kept me in Washington. I am proud that Indiana annually remembers the Holocaust and honors the memories of the victims and survivors. This ceremony is an important demonstration by our community of the pride all Hoosiers take in pushing back against hate and intolerance in all its forms. I applaud all those involved in today's event for bringing our communities together to remember, reflect, and honor the victims and survivors. I will continue to do my part as your senator to push back against anti-Semitism and hate in our communities. I congratulate all who took part in this successful event. Thanks to all of the organizers and participants for making this possible. It is an honor to represent you in the United States Senate. Please do not hesitate to contact my office if we can be helpful. Sincerely, Todd Young, United States Senator.
Good morning. I'm here on behalf of Congressman Andre Carson, who is also in Washington today as there are votes in the House. He sent a letter that I'm going to read for you now. It says, "Greetings, friends. It is my honor to welcome you to the Indiana Holocaust Remembrance Day. For 2 decades, this program has played a pivotal role in remembering a time in history that should never be overlooked. For as a great philosopher once said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Sadly, we find ourselves in troubling times with rising hate crimes for the second year in a row. We see anti-Semitic and other discriminatory speech and acts espoused with increased boldness. Today, Hoosiers of all faiths and ethnic backgrounds gather to honor our Jewish family. We come together to remember a dark period in our shared past, but also to commit to a future where we collectively stand for justice, love, and peace for all. I would like to thank the Jewish Community Relations Council for organizing this important event, as well as their organization's work throughout our community. On behalf of the 7th Congressional District of Indiana, I extend my gratitude for all in attendance today. Sincerely, Andre Carson, Member of Congress."
Good morning. It is my sincere pleasure to be here on behalf of Congresswoman Susan Brooks. Just like the other federal representatives, she is in Washington. She wishes she could be here, but she did send a letter to read on her behalf. Dear friends, it is my sincere honor to join you in remembering the lives that were lost during the devastating and tragic events of the Holocaust. I am deeply sorry I cannot be with you today for such an important event, but I am grateful for programs such as this one that allows us to engage in reflection and remembrance. Throughout the Holocaust, millions of lives were taken from the world too soon. These men, women, and children had full lives ahead of them, and I am thankful we are all taking a moment to reflect, honor, and remember those lives. Not only do we remember the lives that were lost, but we also honor the lives that have survived. In the midst of a turbulent and unpredictable society, it is more important than ever before to stand united against anti-Semitism and other forms of hate. We must support one another through times of both hardship and prosperity. As Hoosiers, we welcome everyone, and we are proud of the diverse population we have throughout our neighborhoods, towns, and cities. As Indiana's congressional representative for the 5th District, I am grateful that organizations like the Indianapolis Jewish Community Relations Council demonstrate Hoosiers are united with all, and am even more appreciative of the work done to support Jewish communities throughout our state. Again, thank you for allowing me to be a part of Indiana's 20th Annual Holocaust Remembrance Program and Read It of Names ceremony. May this be a moving event for all. Sincerely, Susan W. Brooks, Member of Congress. Thank you.
The El Malei Rachamim is traditionally a prayer for the dead said at the burial. This particular El Malei is for victims of Holocaust. And we specifically remember the Holocaust of World War II and all of the other Holocausts that have been named that we have experienced since then in our time. I would ask everybody to please rise. במעלות קירושים ודורים כזוהר הרקיע עם נהורים ומזהירים את נשמות ואחיותינו שנהרגו ושנשפטו חיים קדושים קדוש השם שכולנו, כל בני ישראל, מתייחדים עם זיכרון הקודש ומתפללים ביד עליית נשמותיהם בגן עדן תליל ממחתו להכין בעל הרחמים יסתירים בסתר כנפיו לעולמי, ויצרור בצרור החיים תנשמותיהם, ארץ אל תכנוס תומם, ויום ינוחו ושלום על משכבם, ונאמר
You may be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Lindsay Mintz, and I'm the Executive Director of the Jewish Community Relations Council. Thank you all so much for being here with us today, taking time from your busy schedules to be thoughtful and intentional and join with the Jewish community in honoring the many victims. This year, for our candle lighting ceremony, we are extending invitations to members of other minority communities to join us in this part of the program. So at this time, I'd like to ask all people who are here to light candles to come up and line up in front of the dais. In addition to Susan Stiasny, who will light the first candle on behalf of Jewish victims, we have representatives from the disabilities community, the LGBTQ+ community, the Muslim community, the Hispanic community, and the Black community joining us today.
Who perished, and for the families that never even came into existence, and for the families that were completely annihilated, lie in unmarked graves and have no one left to mourn their loss.
Light a candle for people with intellectual, developmental, or physical disabilities who were killed as a part of the Nazi euthanasia program. We refuse to allow the victims of the Holocaust to be forgotten in our history.
We light a candle to remember that people were destroyed for being different, for being themselves.
This includes those who were oppressed and killed because of their sexuality and sexual identity.
We light a candle in memory of other religious minorities who were singled out for destruction, people labeled as other who are feared, despised, and killed.
We light a candle for the righteous among the nations, who stood up for justice and light, even amidst the horror and darkness, and risked their lives to save fellow human beings. We light a candle for the brave soldiers, as actors of nations who liberated the camps and carried the near death in their arms to a more humane future.
We light a candle for those who live even now under the yoke of oppression and in places throughout the world where the threat of genocide is real and ever present.
Friends, in the Jewish tradition, we have mourning practices. We have practices that we take on for those in our community who have died. But these practices are not for those who are dead. The practices are for the living. Jews are puzzled by what happens after we die, and there are many different opinions, many different statements and texts that describe it, one more different than the next, elucidating and clarifying how puzzling this whole experience is. And similarly, we are puzzled by the experience of what happened during the Holocaust. There is a place to wonder about it, but it is hard to find actions to do from this. What we do know is that death is a reminder. It is a reminder to live each moment fully. It is a reminder to us of the fragility of each and every one of our days. Death moves us. It moves us, and the closer it is to us, the more profound it does so. And so, why we read names today, it is not because of the puzzling past, it is because of the possible future. The names are for each of us, not for the dead. They have already done their work. And so I ask, what is our work? In recent years, hatred has been normalized. What is our work? Our work is to live in a state where hate is called out, and we can congratulate ourselves on much work that has been well done. But there is also much left unfinished and unstarted. And so our work is to live in a place where bigotry is met with the full course of the law, where lessons of hate give way to change and change for the better. Jews were not the only ones sent to the gas chambers. We all die alike. So I ask us again, what is our work? Victor Stein, Marcel Houllier, Carl Selig, Frank Bauer, Lola Lekonsk, Paul Irmscher, Jan Greiwatz, Abraham Hirsch, Bujaski, Burr Browner, Joseph Nawietz, Benjamin Prostak, Julius Lesser, Henry Geoffroy, Joseph Frija, Lipton Hertz, Jenno Grosk, Rivka Gutman, Antiochus van de Vaatshorst, Mordechai Auerbach, Sissel Winiger, Beatrix Prince, Estella Bervotsk, Jacob Weinsberg, Sander Fuhling, Berta Summerlat, Marinus Bersoma, David Danowitz. I'd like to call up the next person who will continue us in this remembrance, continue us in the reading. I want to point out that these words and these names can be somewhat difficult. I invite each of us to read the names and to take our time as we do so. Please, the next person I want to invite, come on up.
Before I start to read names, I want to include my husband's family. They were named Schwimmer. They were from Benjamin, Poland, and many of them perished. Frida Wise, do I read the country? Yeah, from Hungary. Joseph Werner perished at Gross Rosen. Theodore Porges perished at Dachau. Shmuel Lieb Wittenberg from Poland. Vilmos Kepis perished at Bergen-Belsen. Koka Pasternak from Romania. Leeser Mann from Lithuania. Bernard Peters perished at Gross Rosen. Edmund Golazewski perished at Neuengamme. Jean Markabov perished at Neuengamme. Nora Lewandorska perished at Bergen-Belsen. Mosek Horn perished at Neuengamme. Kazimierz Dabrowski perished at Natzweiler. Mathilde Kissman from Romania. Georges Lasnon from France. Oscar Mautner perished at Dachau. Magdalene Weiss perished at Bergen-Belsen. Isaac Dudkowitz from Poland. Leon Friedman perished at Buchenwald. Abram Kagan perished at Natzweiler. Adolphine Gross from Hungary. Max Berghaus perished at Neuengamme. Tzipora Weinstock from Poland. Victor Mautner perished at Dachau. Karl Spath from Germany. Rivka Bialystok from Poland. Abraham Zambrek from Poland.
I'd first like to honor my paternal great-grandparents, the Steinloffs, 8 of their 12 children and their families, and my grandmother's closest sister, Basha Weinstock, and her husband, Mordecai, and 3 of their 5 children. Okay. Itzhak Schweffel from Romania, Liebert Wolkind, who perished at Nuragam, Fischel Azen from Poland, Rosa Wolfowitz from Poland, Erno Fleizik from Hungary, Ernest Wejner perished at Gross Rosen, Reisard Polaka perished at Gross Rosen, Adela Brandis from Romania, Perla Hampel from Poland, Siegfried Gilfalk perished at Dachau, Viola Adler from Slovakia, Anna Siegbreit from Germany, Siegart Bromberger perished at Dachau, Saza Shaniski perished at Buchenwald, Constant Germain perished at Nazweiler, Eliezer Zandberg was from Poland, Harman Gieft perished at Nurengam, Vagdin Kornowski perished at Nurengam, Rivka Offman from Poland, Salzma Noragad perished at Buchenwald, Hugo Leeser perished at Dachau, Bettine Swau perished at Bergen-Belsen, Klaus Schutinga perished at Nurengam, Helmut Israel Wolf was from the Netherlands, Karl Fritz Seeling from Germany, Morn Dreschler from Slovakia, and Chana Borman perished at Auschwitz.
I just want to take a quick moment to acknowledge that some people's schedules may allow them to stay. You are welcome to stand in line or sit. We will be here for as long as there are people interested in reading names, and people may come and go throughout the rest of the ceremony as your schedule allows.
First, I'd like to acknowledge Mortimer Satin, who is a U.S. Army soldier that helped unlock the doors at Dachau. Erika Barova perished at Bergen-Belsen. Julius Gruenbaum perished at Dachau. Asik Ripel from Romania. Zareski Hirsch perished at Natzweiler. Lieb Wolkowitz from Poland. Julius Dortort perished at Dachau. Moritz Diewald perished at Dachau. Kusine Balkan perished at Neuengamme. Eric Hess perished at Dachau. Roger Hebert perished at Neuengamme. Frederica Veltman from the Netherlands. Reka Husler perished at Stuthof. Paula Linden from Poland. Clara Goldschlager from Romania. Samuel Bach from Slovakia. Louis Jardine perished at Natzweiler. Victor Krotachville perished at Dachau. Ernst Monig perished at Gross Rosen. Simone Dotza from Hungary. Frederic Goossens perished at Bergen-Belsen. Marcel Mainkarken perished at Neuengamme. Ignacy Moritz perished at Neuengamme. David DeVaz perished at Bergen-Belsen. Stanislas Lupinski, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Georg Kodvinik, perished at Dachau. Franz Krakauer, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Peter Muller, perished at Düringam.
Ernest Katzenstein from the Netherlands. Marian Kazimerzak, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Stefan Bronner from Poland. Joseph Schwarzenbrunner from Germany. Vladislav Votarowicz, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Joseph Warder from Romania. David Marcus, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Motek Beam from Poland. Clara Duch from Hungary. Anna Neath, perished at Stutthof. Rosa Friedman, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Joseph Dewald, perished at Dachau. Ella Taubenblatt, perished at Stutthof. Ernest Freudenheim, perished at Dachau. Moritz Wies, perished at Natzweiler. Cinder Schneider, perished at Natzweiler. Giza Doneth from Slovakia. Hava Adisa Tobias from Poland. Ison Pretzelmeier from Hungary. Willie Sand from Romania. Franz Parkus, perished at Dachau. Perry Jung, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Meyer Zilberberg, perished at Buchenwald. Joseph Altman from Romania. Stefan Flazinski, perished at Natzweiler. Aaron Hirschbach, perished at Nugengam. Golda Gatz from Romania.
Toba Boris from Poland. Hendel Wachsberg from Poland. Margin Mazurk, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Feigl Lipsik from Poland. Hirsch Leipzig from Poland. Brindle Altman from Poland. Hermain Tanzer from Hungary. Shamil Shapira from Romania. Alla Bluger from Poland. Herbert Elkin, perished at Neuengamme. Joseph Kahn, perished at Dachau. Manis Boetstra from the Netherlands. Emil Frankel, perished at Dachau. Clara Ahn from the Netherlands. Robert Fleck, perished at Dachau. Leah Bluger from Poland. Georges Bondeau from France. Jacques Roseman from France. Jean Moose from France. Rachel Bodur from Lithuania. Bernard Gruenfeld from Romania. Richard Epstein, perished at Dachau. Irene Rosenberg, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Frederick Kirk, perished at Neuengamme. Shlomo Happel from Poland. Zelda Horix from Poland.
Madeline Frein, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Gisela Fleissig from Hungary. Pearl Tagerman from Romania. Herschel Jakubowicz from Poland. Heinrich Mai perished at Dachau. Maisel Aldyrich perished at Neuengamme. Eignik Kahn perished at Bergen-Belsen. Anna Marie Stockel from Germany. Julia Kramer perished at Bergen-Belsen. Magnus Speicher perished at Neuengamme. Rosika Herzog from Slovakia. Jules Domhal perished at Neuengamme. Jacob Gutman from Hungary. Mordecai Ubakowicz from Poland. Irene Lowenthal perished at Stutthof. Rosa Cohn perished at Stutthof. Clement Dorante perished at Neuengamme. Max Lefenbray perished at Dachau. Pista Kintz from Slovakia. Hilda Klein perished at Bergen-Belsen. Deborah Dochner from Romania. Julie Severin from Germany. Yitzhak Watram from Poland. Meisen Slauberwicki perished at Neuengamme. Herjosef Dekowitz from Poland. Egan Haas perished at Dachau. Helene Jombern perished at Neuengamme.
Maria Zernrina perished at Bergen-Belsen. Tadeusz Brzezinski perished at Neuengamme. David Schechter from Armenia. Eric Scheckler perished at Gross-Rosen. Robert Engel perished at Dachau. Roger Lacroix perished at Bergen-Belsen. Anna Briswine perished at Bergen-Belsen. Joanna Katyani perished at Dachau. Oskar Seuss from Hungary. Franciscus Sakwika perished at Neuengamme. Jan Kowalik perished at Neuengamme. Matthias from Scully perished at Natzweiler. Friedel Hoffman from Poland. Henry Verveer perished at Bergen-Belsen. Frigel Lekatzen from Poland. Hava Eisen from Poland. David Zilber from Poland. Andras Blahos Faber from Hungary. Esther Führer from Romania. Yakov Zamel from Poland. Abraham Axelrad from Romania. Shifra Dumbrauer from Poland. Bernard Moses perished at Dachau. Eric Boy perished at Gross-Rosen. Mendel Fossler from Romania. Garrett Iben perished at Neuengamme. Rosa Salepa from Germany.
Filish Don perished at Natzweiler. Yakov Hampel from Poland. Elsa Schwartz from Hungary. Zisman Blautzen from Poland. Hannah Ruth Immerich from the Netherlands. Vilmos Grun from Slovakia. Meir Schneider from Romania. Fibish Tukman from Romania. Abba Bear from Lithuania. Hans Pawkowski perished at Gross-Rosen. Arthur Hirsch perished at Dachau. Otto Ralphs, perished at Neuengamme. Loya Kraus, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Hanna Rosenberg, from the Netherlands. Margot Falkenberg, perished at Stutthof. Armin Sandor, from Hungary. Lulik Wilhelm, from Poland. Zol Rosenblum, perished at Buchenwald. Georgi Lepniker, from Hungary. Naum Schlucki, perished at Natzweiler. Max Mindel, perished at Dachau. Judith Hermann, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Roman Sinnek, from Germany. Ernst Spitz, perished at Dachau. Stefan Feiser, perished at Natzweiler. Itzvan Somlo, from Hungary. Sigmund Link, perished at Dachau.
Menzia Dacher, from Romania. Giuseppe Saccone, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Klaus Gortner, perished at Neuengamme. Jan Huis, perished at Neuengamme. Josef Kozlowski, from Poland. David Zerniewicz, from Poland. Joseph Liefsma, from the Netherlands. Giliahu Fritz, from Romania. Sarah Sussman, from Romania. Anna Simon, from Germany. Barbara Sinegal, from Germany. Jan Stanislavski, perished at Neuengamme. Itzhak Rosenbaum, from Romania. Gadol Wolf Eilenberg, from Poland. Sigmund Korner, perished at Dachau. Yitzhak Hampel, from Poland. Leon Rustin, from France. Stanislav Chulitsky, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Audemar Kovanik, perished at Dachau. Elise Adriana Johanna Kuster, from the Netherlands. Erwin Knope, perished at Dachau. Bella Rebuke, perished at Auschwitz. Eliana Wiluński, from Poland. Jankel Goldstein, perished at Auschwitz. Bella Politzer, from Hungary. Irina Wyszynska, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Vera Schulthesis, perished at Bergen-Belsen.
Ludwig Hermann, perished at Grossrosen. Lily Winiger, from Romania. Roger Heiss, perished at Natzweiler. Jan Zamorsky, perished at Neuengamme. Jan Kuso, perished at Neuengamme. Josef Mann, from Lithuania. Otto Ehrman, perished at Dachau. Otto Pierk, perished at Dachau. Rebecca Kerbach, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Sonika Dukes, from Slovakia. Yitzhak Blumstein, from Poland. Hermann Schnapp, from Romania. Rudolf Schilling, perished at Grossrosen. Hugo Lewis, perished at Dachau. Els Reinisch, from Romania. Moishe Waldvogel, from Poland. Pepe Reinstein, from Romania. Bodo Thorn, perished at Grossrosen. Rosa Trukowitz, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Lajos Karpati from Hungary. Edith Rayner, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Isidore Kumar, perished at Dachau. Clotilde Ganini, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Shlomo Ebenstein from Romania. Golda Weisberg from Poland. Joseph Stepien, perished at Natzweiler. Caston Riglet from France.
Rizel Datkowicz from Poland. Zilig Baz from Poland. Zizla Benkonski, perished at Nungam. Magda Rasch, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Joseph Schwartz from Hungary. Hedwig Gvok, perished at Studhof. Ozias Gabe from Romania. Elizabeth von Hoslet from the Netherlands. Eliza Sebastian, perished at Bergen-Belsen. John C. Kras from Slovakia.
Joseph Mucha, perished at Grossrosen. Franz Danziger, perished at Stutthof. Cantor Herzig from Slovakia. Gerhard Michaelis, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Catalin Fischer from Hungary. Amalia Kahn from the Netherlands. Rachel Hoftler from Poland. Metli Wetlow, perished at Bergen-Belsen.
Theodore Beekler. Theodore Beekler. Perished at Newendam. Jacob Ehrlich, perished at Dachau. German Walter, perished at Grossrosen. McSellar Sedman from Germany. Samuel Grunwald from Slovakia. Bernard D. From the Netherlands.
Aaron
John
Snarch
from Romania. Berta Scherzer from Romania. Perish Linden from Poland.
Marcel Sild, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Willie Grunwald, perished at Neuengamme. Morna Kovacs from Hungary. Maza Goinska perished at Bergen-Belsen. Fega Treiman from Poland. Henny Dellenberg perished at Stutthof. Salomon Arpfel from Hungary. Rosa Monet perished at Bergen-Belsen. Natan Kornblum perished at Buchenwald. Natias Ortman perished at Gross Rosen. Idil Davidovits from Poland. Abraham Cohen from the Netherlands. Abram Drucker perished at Buchenwald. Mojzech Dworan perished at Natzweiler. Zeta Feldhammer from Romania. Menno Speer perished at Neuengamme. Rosie Grotalowicz perished at Bergen-Belsen. Elias Kornblum perished at Dachau. George Frank perished at Dachau. Martha Rosenfeld perished at Stutthof. Heinrich Deutsch perished at Dachau. Zhenya Blumstein from Poland. Isaac Liefschma from the Netherlands. Herschel Wittenberg from Poland. Georgi Rado from Hungary. Jolie Kalos perished at Bergen-Belsen.
Artur Adler from Hungary. Johann Hirsch perished at Dachau. Hirsch Yakov Boss from Poland. Salman Gross perished at Natzweiler. Emmanuel Cohen from the Netherlands. Andre Weiss from Hungary. Valentina Misko perished at Auschwitz. Manya Tobias from Poland. Paul Hoch from Hungary. Mordecai Reinstein from Romania. Hendel Scheichter from Romania. Meita Boris from Poland. Leah Kimmelman from Romania. Albert Weinberger from Hungary. Isidore Jordan perished at Dachau. Zygmunt Jawulski perished at Natzweiler. Robert Drill perished at Dachau. Itzhak Fund from Romania. Felix Jodmak perished at Dachau. Nusan Zaidman from Poland. Dovid Dukovets from Poland. Ernon Yosha from Hungary. Ghislaine Bokor from Hungary. Dejon Weiss from Hungary. Ilsa Hanau perished at Stutthof. Flora Meyer perished at Bergen-Belsen. Elsa Scheuer perished at Stutthof.
Georges Haudu perished at Natzweiler. Mindel Offman from Poland. Arnold Mormerstein perished at Dachau. Joseph Froba perished at Gross Rosen. Istvan Adorjan from Hungary. Fritz Gutmann perished at Dachau. Freimet Offman from Poland. Malka Goslowski from Poland. Ludwig Kugler perished at Bergen-Belsen. Aaron Wilhelm from Poland. Louis Grange perished at Natzweiler. Bella Fruling from Hungary. Rachel Hamburger from Poland. Sally Gutmann from Romania. Anna Siebold from Germany. Hanna Weisberg from Poland. Hujas Carbonaro perished at Natzweiler. Simone Solik perished at Natzweiler. Anneliese Seifert from Germany. Hugo Breitenborn perished at Bergen-Belsen. Amelie Schwalbach from Germany. Zlislaw Tarnowski perished at Neuengamme. Jean Dalalas perished at Neuengamme. Mausa Slonimser perished at Auschwitz. Jekiel Feuerstein perished at Dachau. Akiva Haim Steiger from Romania. Haim Hartmann from Poland.
This is my name of my family. Avraham Frank, Auschwitz. Arya Frank, אושוויץ, and מאיר עם רבקה, תרגום אורש.
Lima Fagel from Poland. Jose Joseph perished in Groß-Karosen. Kate Rosa from Romania. Neis Goda Marcin perished in Nunningham. Weinberg Manaya from Poland. Myers Karl perished in Burkenwald. Dukes Eichsand perished in Dachau. Heinz Ari perished in Nunningham. Jakubowicz Wolfgang perished in Dachau. Boronsky Elijah perished in Netzweiler. Kraukas Milok from Hungary. Schwarz Goylen from Hungary. Jarek Paulina perished in Bergen-Belsen. Lentoin Leon perished in Nunningham. Kubiak Richard perished in Bergen-Belsen. Meirov Cornelis perished in Nunningham. Granwald Hilda from Slovakia. Jadwis Schneiser perished in Auschwitz. Hyperat Sali perished in Dachau. Spanal Ella Alma from Germany. Barrow Hans perished in Dachau. Schwarz Erich Alfred from Germany. Locke Joseph perished in Bergen-Belsen. Simon George from Germany. Hausland Bernard perished in Dachau. Van Geller Isaac from the Netherlands. De Charles Voyeg perished in Netweiler. I want to add names of my wife's family, including her grandmothers, both of them. Mirchel Mina Nasberg. Tonya Nasberg. Shayna Gittel Nasberg. Bruce Nasberg. Meila Biller. David Nasberg. Anna Engel Nasberg, Chaim Engel Nasberg, Buzi Baruch Engel, Zelig Margolis, Hanania Margolis, Paul Shapiro, Leib Shapiro, Pearl and Leib sons, and both of their daughters. Surika and Joseph, uncle and aunt of my wife's grandfather, and their son.
First, I would like to honor my father's family, the ones I know the names. It's his sister Magda Stern, his mother Elsa Stern, my mother's mother Fanny Pulitzer, Dworia Miriam Lipsick from Poland, Elizer Siskowitz perished at Natzweiler, Otto Grunberger perished at Dachau, Kurt Fentel perished at Dachau, Katie and Sophia Feitzma from Netherlands, Jacques Solari from France, Helen Heimovitz from Slovakia, Irma Alt from Slovakia, Shlomo Hoffman from Poland, Hanna Waldvogel from Poland, Rosia Grossman perished at Bergen-Belsen, Charlotte Schwan from Germany, Dina Van Leer from the Netherlands.
Adolfine Lefkowitz from Hungary, Matthias Sigula from Germany, Francine Pulitzer from Hungary, Adolfine Gubi from Slovakia, Susha Heyman from Slovakia, Leah Zarski from Poland, Herman Odwald from the Netherlands, Chaim Jacob Winiger from Romania, Shimon Valdervogel from Poland, Jacob Van Deen perished in Nugame, Sandroni Kings from Slovakia, Rudolf Rachel perished in Grossrosen, Sally Solomon perished in Dachau, Moshe David Wargon from Poland.
Eliezer Hockman from Poland, Amalie Tent perished at Stutthof, Pinga Brim from Poland, Scuffle Racknick perished at Natzweiler, Adolf Hertz perished at Dachau, Mendel Jude Witz perished at Aswitz, Maria Suda perished at Bergen-Belsen, Jacob Adostin from Hungary, Shum Apchos from Poland, Andrei Dewandel from France, Edward Galmick perished at Nijogam, Israel Magrum perished at Bochenwald, Faye Simhoff from Lithuania. Okay.
Waclaw Kajewski perished at Knoxwiller, Bronislaw Sarny perished at Newton-Gum, Josef Kolowski perished at Newton-Gum, Esther Grunberg from the Netherlands, Hans Gortz perished at Newton-Gum, Itzhak Singer from Romania, Simon Pukert from Hungary, Mordecai Winiger from Romania, Yitzhak Likowitz from Poland, Louis Bosch, parish at Knotzwiller, Ella Bernstein from Hungary, Joseph Pruitsky, parish at Knotzwiller, Kurt Simon, parish at Dachau, Alois Marlotsky, parish at Gross Rosen.
Stanislaw Grugrada, parish at Bergen-Belsen. Garrett Springer, parish at Bergen-Belsen. Brucha Buckman from Poland. Pinkas Hoffman from Poland. Rella Dimont from Poland. Rebecca Polak, parish at Bergen-Belsen. Mina Glinksman from Poland. Louis Faverjan, parish at Neuengamme. Mira Clara, parish at Bergen-Belsen. Oscar Pisch, parish at Dachau. Abram Palker from Romania. Moz Markovitz, perished at Buchenwald. Hugo Chotzen, perished at Dachau. Julia Hirsch, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Richard Smolka, perished at Dachau. Rivka Vollenharder from Poland. Anna Hexko from Hungary. Mendel Vorklowski from Poland. Rosia Wilhelm from Poland. Hans Auerweck, perished at Gross Rosen. Johannes Bondik, perished at Gross Rosen. Johannes Dolfing, perished at Neuengamme. Esther Schirmerman from Romania. Taub Hans, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Abraham Grossman from Poland. Clara Kellner from Romania. Arpad Kornfeld, perished at Dachau.
Gessel Ben, perished at Natzweiler. Esther Hassenfratz from Romania. Elsie Watzelk, perished in Bergen-Belsen. Haya Leah Feschel from Romania. Inga Mannheim, perished at Stutthof. Alfred Blackfuchs from France. Zenon Michalski, perished at Grossrosen. Kopel Fischel from Romania. Irene Rosek, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Eric Hahn, perished at Dachau. Jacques Manetti, perished at Natzweiler. Jenny Garay from Hungary. Vinap from Slovakia. Merla Zamanchaski, perished at Auschwitz. Hava Jakubowicz from Poland. Martin Brown from Hungary. Jakobny Zazbo from Hungary. Sally Oliger from Romania. Simone Bentko from Slovakia. Meyer Aaron Lichtenstein from Poland. Herbert Schmidt, perished at Gross Rosen. Joseph Piscati, perished at Dachau. Esther Andresse from Netherlands. Pearl Woodvogel from Poland. Wozlich Zuskzuk, perished at Neuengamme. Dietrich Slager from Germany. Emmanuel van der Kars from the Netherlands.
Enrique Bokel, perished at Natzweiler.
Harry Herkonotz perished at Bergen-Belsen. Hugo Mayer perished at Dachau. Lajosny Kohn from Hungary. Leo Klager perished at Dachau. Leo Hoffman perished at Dachau. Richard Hubsch perished at Dachau. Greta Strauss perished at Stuthof. Josef Norden perished at Dachau. Abraham Fruling from Hungary. Abrahamina de Beer from the Netherlands. Rachel Wazardstan from Poland. Smul Najfeld perished at Buchenwald. Nicholas Werkopolach perished at Neuengamme. Paul Neuhauser perished at Bergen-Belsen. Robert Blumenstein from Slovakia. Cuba Wisberg from Poland. Hans Litten perished at Dachau. Arnold Grunseid perished at Dachau. Theodore Simon from Germany. Henrik Brach perished at Dachau. Nissen Band from Poland. Sala Bletcher perished at Auschwitz. Sarah Zilberstan from Poland. Joseph Reinstein from Romania. Manya Marks perished at Stuthof. And Joseph Winter perished at Bergen-Belsen.
Edward Pasterny perished at Dachau. Arthur Hammer perished at Bergen-Belsen. Carolina Osriak perished at Bergen-Belsen. Hanna Zerberman from Poland. Zolot Hadbron perished at Bergen-Belsen. Rachel Dombrower from Poland. Sila Chomsky perished at Auschwitz. Jacob Stromberg perished at Neuengamme. Ludwig Polacek perished at Dachau. David Smid perished at Natzweiler. Moshe Dombrower from Poland. Edward Labzid perished at Dachau. Reina van Dam from the Netherlands. Jean Rosen from France. Joseph Last perished at Dachau. Margit Rezmanaro perished at Bergen-Belsen. Rachel Devora Deslankowski from Poland. Abraham Ranman from Poland. Henny Hyman perished at Stuthof. Herman Salomon from Germany. Eko Wisniewski perished at Auschwitz. Malwina Berstrand perished at Bergen-Belsen. Marie Singer from Germany. Sarah Glicksman from Poland. Arnett Reneros perished at Bergen-Belsen. Emmanuel Klein from the Netherlands. Vega Goldberg perished at Auschwitz.
I read in honor of my husband's family, the Marcus family, who lost more than 20 members in the Holocaust. Shepsel Zarski from Poland. Leon Rybak perished at Natzweiler. Heinrich Pobera perished at Neuengamme. Yehuda Mordecai Zamadin from Poland. Moses Farber, perished at Notzweiler. Gerhard Goldman, perished at Dachau. Emmanuel Notik, perished at Notzweiler. Walter Joseph Koisch from the Netherlands. Joshua Neubauer, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Antoon Rost, perished at Nunengang. Heidik Roth, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Abraham Walzer from Romania. Pierre Chantelaze, perished at Notzweiler. Karl Friedrich Schwarzka from Germany. Herman Cohen from Romania. Willem Reinders, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Miroslav Idazaker, perished at Notzweiler. Paul Dory, perished at Notzweiler. Fruma Friedberg, perished at Auschwitz. Arend Stoppelman from the Netherlands. Wyclaw Krolakowski, perished at Notzweiler. Benjamin Feitzma from the Netherlands. Jernon Mathesser from Hungary. Arnoldus Halmig, perished at Buchenwald. Minu Selner from Romania. Jesuatia Perle, perished at Auschwitz. Winzenty Kaminsky, perished at Buchenwald.
Walter Mendel, perished at Dachau. Jan Poort, perished at Neuengamme. Gierke Stern from Hungary. Zedek Gordon, perished at Notzweiler. Mathilde Wertham, perished at Stuttgart. Moishe Danowitz from Poland. Israel Lakunchuk from Lithuania. Matthias Tanner, perished at Grossrosen. Leah Hoffmann from Poland. René Streicher from France. Leah Itkin from Lithuania. Josef Vasberg from Poland. Schendel Birnbaum from Romania. Rachel Leah Orient from Poland. Rudolf Plag, perished at Grossrosen. Rochel Zagorska from Lithuania. Jan Eras, perished at Notzweiler. Racha Lalvin, perished at Neuengamme. Sigmund Salmowitz from Romania. Stanislaw Witek, perished at Notzweiler. Solomon Berg from Hungary. Rachel Grossman from Poland. Millie Bilk, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Paul Contini from France. Richard Indisch, perished at Dachau. Peter Neuhoff, perished at Dachau. Paula Ilpers, perished at Bergen-Belsen.
Vidar Rezo from Hungary. Vilen Shekhinde from Lithuania. Franz Heller, perished at Dachau. Moti Katz from Romania. Israel Richler from Romania. Joseph Vajda from Hungary. Simon Dasberg, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Rafael Dankowitz from Poland. Itzhak Fritz from Romania. Richard Jaworski, perished at Neuengamme. Josepha Bien, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Robert Morgenstern, perished at Dachau. Maximilian Hohnstein, perished at Dachau. Olga Hornby, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Hanna Weisberg, from Poland. Arthur Grossman, perished at Dachau. Carolyn Molnar, from Hungary. Hermann Kraus, perished at Bergen-Belsen. David Chelbowski, perished at Bokenwald. Prudence Heben, perished at Bergen-Belsen. George Kovanek, perished at Dachau. Moshe Weinrach, from Poland. Paula Herstein, perished at Stutthof. Nikoli Pashenko, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Sacha Fund, from Romania. Pearl Grunfeld, from Slovakia. Bija Weinstein, from Poland.
Janina Rabelska, perished in Bergen-Belsen. Hanna Trump, from Lithuania. Josef Gershli, from Hungary. Manja Lefkowitz, from Poland. Moshe Blitz, perished in Natzweiler. Arnold Krastus, perished in Nungam. Ludwika Zwolinska, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Levi Tober, from Romania. Marek Buzakski, from Poland. Edie Klein, from Hungary. Miriam Roslewski, from Poland. Antoni Grunfeld, from Romania. Yakov Bluger, from Poland. Jan Pettersson, perished in Nugam. Ernst Grosch, perished in Dachau. Franz Czerny, perished at Crossrosen. Josel Berman, perished at Natzweiler. Kalman Schnapp, from Romania. Albert Weinberger, from Hungary. Kurt Sachs, perished at Dachau. Paul Trahart, perished at Nugam. Kopel Bialystok, from Poland. Siegfried Kallmann, perished at Dachau. Armin Weiss, from Hungary. Josephine Zilkeli, from Hungary. Lydia Weschler, from Romania. Yehoshua Sussman, from Romania.
Sigmund Laupine, perished at Dachau. Henrietta Lomina de Beer, from Netherlands. Egon Landsberger, perished at Dachau. Yitzhak Mir Justman Yutzman, from Poland. Zipora Esther Davidowicz, from Poland. Tauba Washberger, from Poland. Baruch Itzkin, from Lithuania. Paul Schwartz, from Hungary. Elias Ritzker, from Romania. Trani Mark Kawa, perished at Bergen-Belsen. Nukum Ajberkowitz, from Poland. Abram Abramowicz, perished at Buchwald. Jarek Neil Schulman, from Romania. Judith Hershkowitz, from Hungary. Ichak Montag, from Romania. Janon Lawi, from Hungary. Richard Cassell, perished at Dachau. Christian Gorch, perished at Grossrosen. Wolf Stoppler, perished at Natzweiler. Max Schatzer, from Romania. Deborah Engelstein, from Romania. Malvine Berkowitz, from Romania. Charlotte Sosensen, from Germany. Josef Yurkowicz from Poland. Stefan Zanowek perished at Nugami. Moshe Apter from Romania. Reed Nürnberger perished at Stutthof.
Cornelny Dominus from Hungary. Johann Novak perished at Gross-Rosen. Jankia Lifshitz perished at Natzweiler. Haya Pesja Jakubowicz from Poland. Ernst Osterreicher perished at Dachau. Hava Kormanchi from Romania. Moshe Judkowitz from Poland. Mendel Goldkrank perished at Buchenwald. Josef Erdely from Hungary. Yitzhak Ludkowitz from Poland. Fritz Siemann from Germany. Charles Mengen from France. Josef Seidel from Germany. Mikhail Slepp perished at Natzweiler. Kadmira Kubidlowska perished at Bergen-Belsen. Latsika Blau from Slovakia. Rebecca Totkenkopf perished at Stutthof. Shlomo Karpel from Romania. Abraham Hirsch Waxman from Poland. David Eibling perished at Buchenwald. Karl Grimm perished at Neuengamme. Franz Siffringer from Germany. Haya Offman from Poland. Masha Jakubowicz from Poland. Hanna Kirschenbaum from Romania. Dvoja Judkowicz from Poland. Rivka Offman from Poland.
Imre Braun from Hungary. Henri Randon perished at Neuengamme. Vaclav Piszkowski perished at Neuengamme. Istvan Biro from Hungary. Anna Balog perished at Bergen-Belsen. Rudolf Duquez from Slovakia. Hanno Kernkamp perished at Neuengamme. Rosa Simka from Romania. Jackie Salamanowicz from Romania. Wolf Dankowitz from Poland. Roman Baran perished at Neuengamme. Imre Schwarz from Hungary. Joseph Selinger perished at Grossen-Rosen. Kasari Smigelski perished at Neuengamme. Helena Langdorf from Slovakia. Max Gutmann perished at Dachau. Mihelene Baron from Hungary. Bear Hamburger from Poland. Belaine Diamant from Hungary. Fela Brauner from Poland. Olga Winternitz perished at Bergen-Belsen. Jakob Tanzer perished at Bergen-Belsen. Jakanabe Fried from Slovakia. Philip Dwinger from the Netherlands. Bernard de Vries from the Netherlands. Jules Eugen Tisne Tali from France. Tauba Hermann perished at Bergen-Belsen.
Gorski, Alexander, perished at Neuengamme. Waxman, Mendel, from Poland. Noe, Walter, perished at Neuengamme. Lobel, George, perished at Dachau. Rosochowski, Murdoch, perished at Auschwitz. Seebauer, Max, from Germany. Heineck, Rivka, from Poland. Seidel, Magdalena, from Germany. Schreiber, Leah, perished at Stutthof. Zaidman, Yehuda Zinwell, from Poland. Napik, Fredek, perished at Neuengamme. Schein, Frida, from Romania. Königsberger, Lily, perished at Stutthof. Vasberg, Yitzchak, from Poland. Ingenbleck, Francois, perished at Neuengamme. Kramer, Andres, from the Netherlands. Janiot, Eugene, perished at Natzweiler. Kowalczyk, Edward, perished at Neuengamme. Sidloff, Adolf, perished at Dachau. Harth, Tauba, from Romania. Wilnowski, Yitzchak, from Poland. Eichen, Mendel, perished at Natzweiler. Menasse, Hugo, perished at Dachau. Bas, Hendel, from Poland. Jakubowicz, Fagel, from Poland. Zilberstan, Runa, from Poland. Waxman, Idol, from Poland.
Clara Roca, from Germany. Fila Offman, from Poland. Nandoran Iris, from Hungary. Hedwig Senhofer, from Germany. Kanungunde from Simon, from Germany. Izu Bohm, from Hungary. Edward Zeiskiel, perished at Natzweiler. Gerhard Fellner, perished at Dachau. Albert Barrud, perished at Neuengamme. Brenna Stieber, from Romania. Roel Deutsch, perished at Natzweiler. Marian Tizinski, perished at Neuengamme. Zipporah Weintraub, from Poland. Zandorn Deutsch, from Hungary. Adela Empel, from Poland. Walter Levi, perished at Dachau. Hermann Singer, perished at Dachau. Heinrich Julisberger, perished at Dachau. Marguerite Hermans, perished at Stutthof. Grete Bellman, from the Netherlands. August Siebert, from Germany. Pia Rosenbaum, perished at Stutthof. Erwin Simon, from Germany. Jakob Hauptmann, from Poland. Hans John, perished at Dachau. Anna Seal, from Germany. Sally Breck, perished at Stutthof.
Good afternoon. My name is Gadi Bukai, and I'm privileged to be a vice president at the Jewish Community Relations Council in Indianapolis, Board of Directors. For 75 years, the JCRC has been the Jewish community interfaith, intergroup, and public policy arm. We work to build consensus within the Jewish community, seek partnership wherever possible, and advocate for civil rights for all people. This is a mission that will never end, and the Jewish community will always be on the front lines, pursuing justice for all people, not only through our advocacy effort, but also through our strengths and relationship with our partners. Learning about one another, our past struggles, and even horrors is key. But it is only one aspect of a relationship built on trust and mutual respect. The other essential part is learning about one another today, both as individuals and as communities. What our current challenges with what our current challenges and what are yours, and how can we continue to work together in the pursuit of more just and peaceful world. Not every state or city conduct a remembrance program and name reading ceremony like this one that features the highest level of our state and city government, as well as everyday Hoosiers in the Capitol building. The Jewish community is incredibly proud of this fact. So thank you to Mayor Hochstet for being with us today, and to the representative of our elected officials for sharing such stirring remarks. For 20 years now, the JCRC has been honored to partner with the Indiana Civil Rights Commission in commemorate the Holocaust with this special program. So thank you to the team at the Indiana Civil Rights Commission, including Leslie Gordon and Tyler Bracken. In recent years, we have been pleased to expand this partnership to include the Bureau of Jewish Education. So our thanks also go to Dina David, Director of Holocaust Education Center in Indiana. I also want to thank everybody else who participated in today's program, all of the name readers, candle lighters, as well as Rabbi Scott Fox, Cantor Judy, and pianist Ina Kisliuk. On behalf of all of this organization, as well as the victims and survivors, thank you all for coming and attending today. This concludes our program. Thank you.